right, Cancer. Here we go. How about a cure for Cancer reading? See, I about to pull the June readings. Got to take a look at the hotspot. Before I do, it gives me an overview of the whole thing for myself, if nothing else. That being said, these are basically all signs readings, but this is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here, you found Steve's Love Tarot, you're here for a reason. This reading is timeless. Whenever you find it, you're meant to find it. And if you're new here, there's a whole playlist of these. Go check them out. They're all timeless. Find ones that resonate with you. Hell, they might all, for all I know. Let's take a look at what we got here. You know, your message, Cancer, lately has been they feel like they can do it. Right? You remember the last cure for Cancer? They feel like they can do it all the way across the bottom. Well, they feel like they can do it. It's the Magician. Right? Crossed by the King of Pentacles. That's you. That's that. It's on one side of the energy, it's you. You always come up as the King of Pentacles in my readings here. And again, it doesn't matter that you're a water sign and this is a pentacle. It makes no difference. Since I got here on YouTube, you've been the King of Pentacles. In the animal deck, the rainbow antlered 8-point buck. You're replaceable. You're spectacular. Okay, I'll put it like that to this person. They have very high regard for you. On the main energy here, they feel like they can do it. They're stable energy. Yep, they feel like they can do it, and they're stable energy. But they're keeping themselves on the edge here. 3 of Wands crossing the 4 of Swords. Keeping themselves right on the edge. Still wearing the cape of assholeness. You're on that boat out there. They're not there. They're standing right there on the edge. Universe sees it as self-sabotage. Universe sees it as they should be listening to their intuition, but they're wishy-washy. And they, 5 of Swords, the universe sees it as self-sabotage. Either way, they feel like they can do it. I think they're getting in their head a little bit. I also think with that High Priestess that I showed you here, where is she at? Right there. There's some energy around that of that thing they're afraid to tell you, or whatever they have to open up, or the secrets that they keep. Well, they're going to have to be honest with you. And they know it. And it worries the fuck out of them. Let's shuffle the deck here. Let's do it. Cure for Cancer reading, universe. Give me the soulmate cycle. All affecting energies from the angle of Cancer. Now, somebody asked me about this reading. It's different from the other readings I do. And they wanted me to explain, because I pull 5 cards at the bottom, from the bottom of the deck of affecting energy. And then we pull cards up top, and I clarify those. What's the difference between the two? Somebody asked me. Okay, well, I'll tell you. Because select signs, a few of the signs, many of the signs are going to be getting this style of reading in their June reading, because it's a very powerful reading, and I really want to see what the fuck's going on a little even deeper than I might normally go. I want to look a lot at the affecting energy. So I'm going to explain it to you here. So if that's something you're wondering about, it might help you understand this reading a little more. So as I shuffle, I will tell you. These bottom cards here, 5 cards from the bottom of the deck, are the affecting energy. Think of it as the room that they're in. Okay? It's the room that they're in. Got it? These cards up here from the top of the deck are how they behave in that room. Okay? So in other words, if I get a really nice room down here, you and me go to a party, right? It's really nice. It's swanky. It's a swanky party, right? And we show up with booze and drugs and we're all, fucking around. That's how we're behaving. The room is swanky. The room is classy. It's nice. It's got candelabras all over. It's beautiful. There's champagne, crystal, all kinds of shit. But over here, we're behaving the fool in that room. That's this reading. It's very powerful. This tells me the environment, the energetic environment they're living in, and this tells me how they behave in that environment. That's why I swear at your person a lot. They often behave the fool in a swanky room. They show up like it's some frat party beer bash, but it's a classy party, And that's what they often do. There's often a difference between the two here, quite a bit. That said, that's what this reading is. So this bottom row is the room they're in. Good, bad, ugly, whatever. And this is how they behave. And when we clarify, it shows the direction the wind might blow. That's it. It's a powerful reading. It's a good reading. Let's go. Give me a reading, universe. We got it. See that? Just enough time to shuffle. How about that? I'm a good shuffle staller. Okay. Well, this is good news. The room we're in is swanky. It's real nice. It was built by God. Okay, it's pretty terrific. It's the star. It's the first card out. The overall energy of the affecting energy of the room is the star. It's a nice room. It's a high-end room we've rented. Okay, it's really nice. You can show up naked if you want. It's fine. They don't care. Doesn't really matter. There's a lot of destiny in play here. This person, I said in the pre-shuffle with the Five of Swords, the universe sees it as self-sabotage, what they're doing. It's pissed. I mean, I'm talking in metaphors here. But the energy is a little staticky around your person, which tells me it's a little pissed off. A little bit. I hope that they behave nicely in this room. But look at this. The star. The energy of the star tells me it's on top of you, right? It's right there. It's just, it hasn't come into manifestation yet. But it might. The energy is there. The energy of truth is there. I got the Ace of Swords, Archangel Michael's Sword of Truth. This person, again, this person knows what they want to do. They know it's a nice room, right? They're well aware of it. This person knows what they want to do. There's some epiphanies they're having. And again, there's that Queen of Cups. And it's not my desert queen. I see the water coming in. They're in their fields. It's a little what I told you the other day in a 3 quick card reading. This person's really in their fields. I mean, your person in particular wants to give that cup of love, but then the water's not quite there yet. And again, we see the star. There's a bit of a delay. They know what they want to do, though. There's some truth there. Look at that. Third card out. The center card of the room we're in, the affecting energy, is the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, there's something about their long term that's jamming this up. This is sort of the blockade here. All right? And here it is. Here's our answer. The fourth card out, or 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the fifth card. Sorry. My bad. I can't count today. The fifth card out. The last card of the room we're in is the Eight of Cups. Now, she walking toward the Nine of Cups. She walking toward her destiny, if you will. Okay? I'm drawn only to the moon on this card. There's a little moon there. I don't know if you can see it. I'm drawn only to that. What that tells me is the North Node is playing a role here, the point of destiny. I see all these as points of destiny, and that's the North Node energy. The North Node is in Taurus. It's not allowing for wishy-washiness. I've told you that. I told you that on the North Node in Taurus reading. It's not allowing for wishy-washiness, nor is the core energy that we're operating in right now. It lands this person in a tower. And I also told you, rewind, when I read that Five of Swords from the pre-shuffle, that the universe is a little pissed here. It's a metaphor, but it is. There's staticky energy around your person. They're self-sabotaging this. The universe is screaming at this person. Their intuition is screaming at them. Walk away from 8 broken cups here. Do not walk away from this. This is the real deal 10 of Pentacles here. All right. I'll show you the eighth card. The eighth card. It's an 8. The sixth card. It's there. We don't put it down here, but it's the 8 of Pentacles. They're working on it. Also, the reason there's a delay here is this person's distracting themselves. This person is not walking away from 8 broken cups because something about their stability, and also something about some kind of secret. There is an energy here of secrets. There is. Let's see. Also, there's an energy here. Energy is always in layers. There's an energy here of them. This is the apprentice. He's working toward the 9 of Pentacles, right? They don't feel like they're on your level. This queen, the water isn't quite there yet. She usually gives the full cup. They feel a little out in the cold here. I get that energy off of this Queen of Cups. They feel a little out in the cold here. And what's jamming this up is a fear of losing something that the universe itself says isn't worth keeping. You know, that's the only thing jamming this connection up. You're already naked at the party. You're there. You're ready to go. That girl looks ready to go to me. All right, she might be busy dumping out some old coffee pot in the river here, but she looked ready to go. Yeah, and that's true. That's in the energy. All right, everything's ready to go here. The table is set. The tape, stop spinning. These cards are so slippery. The table is set. They know what they want to do. The epiphanies have been had. They feel out in the cold. They're not quite ready to give the love yet because of something, a fear of losing something long-term, something that the universe says isn't worth keeping. So, all right, let's see how they're behaving in this environment. Let's see. The reading's on the top. Look at that. I just got done saying the table is set. The top card is the Lovers. I always give you the analogy with the Lovers that it's like the table is set. You're sitting there, all your person needs to do is bring the food. It's there. The energy is here. The star backs that up. The Lovers working with the star really backs that up. The energy is here. They know what they want to do. They're ready to do it. They feel like they can do it. We saw that in the Magician. Their energy is balanced. There's a little intimidation of that energy that was attached to the King of Pentacles that was you, right? On one hand, the King of Pentacles in the pre-shuffle represented their stability. Their energy is fairly stable. On the other hand, it's still your person. That's the easiest way to put it, all right? It's still your person. It's still somebody who just can come up with any excuse not to. There's something about this Ten of Pentacles here, okay? There's something in the universe is like you need to get away from it, and it's up to this person whether they do or not. Whatever usually represents stability for your person, which is probably Pentacles of some kind, or a family unit, or whatever it is, this is a very common scenario in this cycle, and it's not surprising that it comes up for you quite a bit. But I still say that High Priestess from the pre-shuffle is important. The Seven of Swords, there it is. Everything I just told you just came out in one card. How often have we been seeing the Seven of Swords lately, right? You've been watching my readings? It's everywhere, isn't it? That Mars reading, it was the final outcome in the why the fuck are we here position before the cut. They're self-sabotaging. It's a card of self-sabotage. It's everything I just got done telling you. They can come up with an excuse not to walk away from the Eight of Cups they need to walk away from. You are the Nine of Cups is the implication here. The wish fulfilled. It's just jammed up. The Star is delayed manifestation. It's delayed. It's destiny. It's supposed to happen. But look, I said that about this. Here, I said I saw the North Node of Destiny, right? Why? Well, look at this. There's a star here, and there's a whole bunch of little dots around it. And, well, this is the moon. The nodes are the faces of the moon and where they're facing. That's the North Node of Destiny, and this here points me back. These little dots point me back to the star. And as coincidence would have it, no such thing as, it's bookending the Eight of Cups, the two cards. It's the same energy. That's why I pull the cards so you can see. All right, I represent the energy that I pull for you so that you can see it. It's right there. Again, this person just, I'm going to swear at them in this reading, I'm going to promise you, because they're not behaving properly. They've come into a nice room. The universe is like, don't worry about this. This is beautiful. Come into this room and hang out. And your person, they can feel the energy. They know it's there. We got a color match on those two cards in the background, if you look. They know. They can feel it too. And yet, they still continue to make up excuses. Well, if I leave, if your person's married, the excuses might be, well, if I give this love, I risk this, or, whatever. Either way, this queen here, she's sitting in the sand. The water's not quite there yet, but it's coming. That's the thing. The tide's coming in. All right, let's see. What's crossing the Seven of Swords? The Fool. Yeah. Again, they see this as a risk to come towards you. This is a leap of faith. This is crossing the Seven of Swords. They see this as a risk. It's a leap of faith for them to do it. And what's happening is they're getting urged to take the leap, but they talk themselves out of it. They make up some lame excuse. It's procrastination right here is what it is. This is procrastination, and it's always nonsense, right? All right. What's bookending the Lovers? Three of Swords. That's why. It's killing this person not to come towards you. Okay, that's the easiest way I can phrase it. It's killing this person not to come towards you. This is powerful energy, and it's bookending. It's affected by the energy of the Three of Swords. I told you they could feel this. I know they can, because this is a color match between these two cards. I know they can feel it. This person, they're disappointed in themselves. They're just making excuses. All right, it's like I get the energy here of like an alcoholic who's trying to quit drinking, telling themselves, "I'll just have one more," or "I'll just, I'll just one more drink, just one more. I'll just have another one, or maybe I'll just take a sip in the morning, and that'll be what I'll do." It's all bullshit. The best thing to do is cold turkey, straight up. You don't go to rehab and they give you a sip in the morning. Well, you can have a sip in the morning. Okay, no. That's not what happens. They let you tear your room apart and shit like that while you're going crazy, not having anything. That's this person here. They're in that kind of energy. I'm not saying your person's an alcoholic. Don't take it literally. I'm saying they're in that kind of energy. They're making stupid excuses, and they're just generating more fear about this risk for coming towards you. Let's clarify. Let's see where we go. I'm going to stick with the Witches deck because the Witches want to talk. Why is the Lovers here? Let's clarify. Let's see. Interesting energy, because the room we're in is centered in love. There's a lot of love here. And I see it. This is the most love I can pull from the deck, and this is the equal and opposite reaction to it. All right? And they feel everything here. They do. And the universe says whatever this Ten of Pentacles is that they're holding on to, they need to let go of. They should be letting go of it. I think they want to, but there's just this lingering Seven of Swords that keeps coming up and coming up. Why is the Lovers here? Tell me about this Lovers energy. What is this? Look at this. Another card we can't get rid of lately. Oh my God. Powerful too. Justice. Yeah. The connection solves everything. Communication solves. This is what your person's failing to see. Reaching out, opening up, telling you how they feel, solves this. It cures this. This is happiness, balanced energy. Balanced energy for you in the 3D is happiness. And this is pain. And it's bookending all of this. They need to act. The universe yet again says they need to act. They need to do something. This Ten of Pentacles they're trying to hold on to, you're the real deal. You're that King of Pentacles. You're that rainbow antlered 8-point buck from the animal deck. Irreplaceable. They know your value. But yet, minor arcana here. There's a delay here, because this is delay. There's a delay here in them walking away from it. The universe says you need to walk away from whatever you saw as stability and come towards this. And when they do, it'll all be fine. It's like ripping a Band-Aid off. You know? You're all scared about it. Oh my God, I'm going to get hurt. It's going to hurt. It's going to hurt. It's going to hurt. Boom. You rip it off. It's over. It's done. See? It didn't hurt that bad. Wasn't that bad. It's that kind of energy. It's just what it is. I can't wait to see your June reading, Cancer. My God. Okay, what's on top? See? See? It's a Tower. See? What did I just get done saying? A little bit ago, I said, this energy doesn't allow for wishy-washy. Wishy-washy lands people in a tower. And I talked about the North Node in Taurus, which doesn't allow for wishy-washy. And we got wishy-washy in your pre-shuffle. The universe itself said, this is self-sabotage, Steve. And I'm like, yep, it is. Because they feel like they can do it. But the moment they get right to the edge of the cliff, they make up some lame excuse about, well, I don't want to hurt this other side, or I don't want to do this, or it might represent, now I got to give love to something else. I don't want to start over. I'll just stick with what I got. Those are all the excuses that are in the energy, and there's 100 more. Okay? Whatever it is, it lands them in a tower. It makes them, it renders this justice null and void. It renders it unhappiness. Net, the result is this for your person. Can I phrase it like that and you'll get it? Okay. Seven of Swords. Let's pull on this. This is funny. Okay? I'm tired of looking at this motherfucker with his stupid hat. I'm tired of it. Give me the Seven of Swords. Why is it here? Why are they making excuses? I don't even care why the Fool is here. I know why the Fool is here. Because the Fool is here because of the Queen of Cups. Because they love you. And they know it. With the Ace of Swords, and they can feel the energy. Yet, net, because they don't make a decision, we get a Tower, and it lands them in disappointment. There's nothing but disappointment around that Three of Swords. I know it's not technically one of the meanings of the card, but it's sort of a Four of Cups, which would be disappointment on crack. Okay? It's a Four of Cups of disappointment with someone also poking you with a fork, right in the heart. Kind of a thing. That's the energy that's there. That's the best way I can describe it. So what's this Seven of Swords? What's all this bullshit about? And it's minor arcana. They can stop this. Just like they can walk away. It's up to them. This is major arcana. It's bookending the Eight of Cups. So the energy is set. And the universe backed that up by giving us the Lovers, a major arcana, which the energy is set. The portal of the connection is open. The door is open. Let's go. Come on in. It's there. I mean, they're just making these bad decisions, and here's your answer. It's the Seven of Swords is crossed by the Nine of Wands. It's that fucking... Look what's behind this person. This person's facing us. Here, I'll show you the card. This person's facing us, and the sun is behind them, behind that wall. Right? The happiness. Happiness. The happiest card in the deck is behind that wall. And they are... I don't want to say they're shut down. I want to say that they're getting worn down, right? Some of the kids like to call this the wounded warrior, right? They're getting worn down. All right, what's on top? which is good for you. That's why the Fool comes next. See, these aren't reversed like that, right? This would be they come towards you, they get to your door, and then they make up an excuse not to. No, I think once they take the leap, they take it. And it's just about getting them to take it. What's on top? The Eight of Pentacles again. See, that was an important card. That was our 6th card out after the Eight of Cups here. Eight of Pentacles. Again, one of the excuses this person makes is they're not ready. They're not. I told you that about the Queen of Cups. I said the water's not here yet. That implies they're not ready. She gives the full cup, but she got nothing to give it to. She's not going to dump it out on the sand. It's just going to get soaked in and go away. So there's some excuse here that's being made, and they're running out of excuses with the Nine of Wands. Nines are the end in tarot. All right, it's the end. They're getting worn down. They're running. One of the excuses that they make is they're not ready. However that applies to you, I'm talking to 20,000 people. Okay, I can't narrow it down. I can try and give you the top 3 or something. They don't feel like they're on your level, either emotionally or financially. Maybe financially is important to them. They don't feel like they can leave whatever this 10 of Pentacles is yet because they're not ready. Again, it's the apprentice. It's someone working toward the 9 of Pentacles, their freedom and independence, which takes me to option 3, the main option. They're codependent on something and they're trying to break free of that. And that reads very strong as like a family type thing, but it could also be a job or something like that, or they're making excuses. Well, after I finish this contract, I'll go toward Cancer. Well, maybe. I don't know. There's all sorts of things here. It's also an energy where they distract themselves with work and practical concerns, and it's bullshit. And it's because it's a 7 of Swords, it's minor arcana, and this is minor arcana. Again, I feel the energy waning. They're getting thin. They're getting worn down here. Okay, there's too much energy around this 3 of Swords because it's getting fueled by the Lover's card and a Tower and Justice. This is very heavy over here with Justice crossing and the Tower and the Lovers. This is bullshit. All right, so mark my words, your June reading is going to be interesting. Tell me about this Fool. Tell me about this Fool. Net, at the end of the day, this is what brings people in. The 3 of Swords is the most powerful card for me, and what ends the separation phase. And I feel, that's why I told you this is heavy over here. The urge to come towards you is strong. All right, I don't know. They're getting tired with that 9 of Wands crossing there. All right, these are flimsy excuses. They really are. I'm not ready. Cancer doesn't care how much money you got in your pocket. Cancer doesn't care if you don't feel like you're emotionally ready. Come on in. Why don't you just open up and see? Cancer been watching me. I've been telling Cancer for a long time. They'll meet you on your level. Always meet people on their level. That's a good way to live your life, either for personal relationships or for business. If you want to make a lot of money, don't piss anybody off. Don't come in and act all high and mighty and stuff. Just meet them on their level. If you're smarter than somebody, don't let them know. Okay. That's the worst thing you could do. I got my ass beat a lot as a kid because I used to like to let the dumb kids know that I'm not one of you. But that's a bad idea when you're a scrawny little shit like I was. The Fool, why is it here? Always meet people on their level. And you'll do that for this person. You're cardinal water sign, for fuck's sake. And you're the hot spot of this cycle. This whole cycle is brought to you by the cardinal water sign. It's that cardinal water sign energy kind of a thing. And that's part of what confuses a lot of these. A lot of Cancers are dealing with a fire sign. And it's a problem for them. They feel like there's too much water and it's going to put their fire out. Okay? It may or may not be the case for all of you, but I know there's a high number of Cancers dealing with a fire sign. All right? And that is what it is. If you're dealing with an air sign, they might think that they're not smart enough, or they might think they're outsmarting you, or something along those lines. That's possible. That's here. It's in the energy. There's a million things in the energy. I want everyone to understand that I do my best to sort through it for you in real time. Right? I'm not pausing the video and taking 20 minutes to think about what I'm saying and then coming back in. Okay, I thought about it. Here's what I'm going to say. That's not happening. All right? So I give you the top layers. You can apply the top layers to your situation. Why is the Fool here? It's crossed by the Ace of Pentacles. Listen, I told you already. Because of the order that these were in, they know that this is what they want to do. They're just slowing down the inevitable is what this is saying. It's inevitable there will be a new beginning here. There's a lot of destiny in play. I'm not lying to you. All right, I even read this Eight of Cups as a destiny card because all I feel off this is North Node energy, the points of destiny, the point of destiny, I should say. But it's points in this case. This person has, this tells me, these multiple dots tell me this person, your person, has a few different destinies. One of those destinies is to be happy. Justice tells me that. Okay? Another destiny is they fuck themselves up the ass and they end up miserable and in a mental institution by the time they're in their 70s or 80s or maybe 60s. It's true. I'm actually telling you what's in the energy. If your person was sitting across from me, I would say this, based on that layer of energy, which applies to all of you. I would say this, look, there's always different roads we can take when we're doing things, when we're making decisions, when we have options. This is a very clear destined path here, this connection, very clear destined path. You can either go for it and allow yourself to be vulnerable, or you can ignore it and go down the same road you've been on, or pick another road. Either way, the other roads are dead ends. Okay? There's one road here that is not a dead end, and it's very clear. There's one big star here, and there's one moon here, and the rest are just little dots. There's one road, and even the universe has said twice in this reading, the pre-shuffle and here, just walk away from this, it's fine, everything will be okay. And when they don't, they land in a tower, and they land themselves in pain. So they know what they want to do. The Ace of Swords is here. They feel it. They're just slowing down the inevitable. This is the slowest energy in the tarot. It is a solid beginning. If this person takes a leap of faith, I think for the majority of you, this conversation will go well. Things will pan out one way or another, even if it's just closure. And that balances energy, which is all the universe cares about, really. Balancing energy. It's all just energy. Energy tries to balance. That's what it does. That being said, that's why justice came here. Hey, the universe is like, hey, I'm trying to balance the energy here. All right, trying to make things right. Stop making stupid excuses. And because your person doesn't, we get towers and three swords. All right, what's on top of the Fool? Death. Everything I just told you just got validated by a major arcana card, message from the universe, right there. It's what I said. I'm not even going to repeat myself, but I'm just going to paraphrase everything I just said and say, take the leap of faith. Stop making excuses. This person needs to take the leap of faith. They know they need to, and the moment they do, it transforms their whole life. They put themselves on the correct path of destiny for them, their soul's true purpose. And that might be you two being together. It might just mean closure. In either case, it means happiness for both of you. They're catching some karma here. There's some energy here in the tower, deep down. I'll give it to you. Dangerous for me to say things like this because people run with it and take it literally and go crazy. Don't try not to go batshit crazy with what I'm about to say, okay? Just be cool. There's some energy here in the tower because they're hurting you, because you're part of this path. You're already on this path, this good path that's not a dead end. I'll phrase it like that. And because they're fucking you up the ass and slowing you down, they're catching some karma for that. You've done the right thing here, Cancer. You've opened up. You've told this person how you feel. You've made it clear. A genuine offer of love, a genuine offer of friendship, whatever it is, was met with this person just setting it on fire. They threw gasoline, they had a flamethrower, and they just blasted it. They blasted you with it. They're catching some karma. Things aren't going 100% right for this person. And emotionally, most definitely, because we have a Three of Swords here. They're making excuses. This Fool is here because the universe is basically saying, look, make the leap of faith. It will cause, until they do this, there will be no transformation here. Okay? They need to get over this. What needs to end is this. What needs to happen is this. And let's see. Why is the Three of Swords here? Now, the Three of Swords, tell me about this is like our final outcome in this particular reading. Potential final outcome. Right now, in the base energy, the way they're sitting, they're in a nice room. It's a wonderful party. There's a lot of love. All they need to do is mingle, right? Walk around the room, right? And they're not. They're sitting in a corner pouting. Okay? Let's see if they get up out that corner. Let's see. Why is the Three of Swords here? Tell me about the Three of Swords. Why? Why? I think I told you. Rewind your fucking video. I said, and I've said a million times, this Three of Swords ends the separation phase. Once this person, I'm going to put it to you this way, this needs to hit rock bottom. When they hit rock bottom, they're almost there. I saw it with the Nine of Wands crossing this Seven of Swords. When they hit that rock bottom, this comes out of nowhere and transformation happens. And I believe that this is the catalyst. Let them feel this. Make sure you don't feel it. You're picking up on this. Make sure you distract yourself. You've done what you need to do here, Cancer. Provided this person is aware that you exist and you've told them how you feel, right, at some point, or you made it clear that you wanted them and they ran from you, you've done what you need to do. Let them catch all this shit from the universe. I'm telling you, they got static energy around them. That's devil energy. It's rooted to what I told you about that tower that I told you not to go batshit crazy with, okay? It's rooted what I told you about that tower. I told you the universe is the fickle old gal's a little pest here, and I can dig it. Crossing this Three of Swords is the King of Swords. I like the King of Swords. King of Swords takes action. He holds this Ace of Swords right here. This person, this Three of Swords, everything I just told you, when they hit rock bottom, this Three of Swords is what forces the action, is what the universe is saying here. What's on top? The Page of Wands. And that's fine. That's communication. This Three of Swords leads to communication. It causes this person to want to fix this. The Page of Wands is often someone who wants to start again, wants to start on a new path. Can we try again? Right? That kind of conversation. It's starting at the beginning. It's saying, even this little character on the card here, he's like holding up his hand. He's like, oh, wait a second. Please don't punch me in the face. Can we just start again? It was just a joke. I didn't mean it. Right? It's like that. He looks like he's almost freaked out, like someone's about to hit him. Some big giant's about to punch him in the head because he said something stupid or did something stupid. It's like that kind of energy. All right? That's how I read energy. That's how I give it to you. I give it to you the way I feel it, and just sort of comes out. That's what's happening here. That's the energy that's there. Crossing that King of Swords is exactly backing, the universe is backing up exactly what I told you about this Three of Swords. It is the Ten of Wands. This is the straw that breaks the camel's back. When this builds and builds and builds, they do take that leap of faith. They do want, they cry mercy, right? They cry uncle. I give up. I give up. Hold their hands up in the air. I give up. I give up. I'm ready to go. Okay, let's grab the Light Seer deck. So the energy they're behaving in, right? The room we're in is destiny and love, and somebody's jamming it up by pouting in the corner. Let them pout. It looks like they get their ass out of that corner, stand up and come talk to you. It does look like right now they're landing themselves in towers by being wishy-washy, but each tower they land in make whatever that tower is for them. Things going wrong, they stay up all night, they can't stop thinking about this, whatever it is, makes this stronger. And as this stronger, we're waiting for that guy's back to break. Then the King of Swords comes in, which is an energy of action. Okay, action here is delayed, and the whole reading explained why. And it's all their bullshit, and I think it all stems from something they might be afraid to tell you, they might be afraid to open up, or they might be afraid to walk away from. All of you in this cycle, everybody, every sign, every person, whatever. You're all dealing with somebody here where they've been dealing with people and relationships that are far different from this. People don't like change. People don't like different, right? Look at the unrest in the world right now. It's all because things are changing. A new generation is coming in. They got new ideas. The old generation don't like it. Or the newer generation where their parents fed their head with a bunch of bullshit. They don't like it. Change is tough. Marketing companies spend billions of dollars to convince us, to educate the public about new products, new technology, new things. My God, people don't like change. There were a lot of people that didn't get smartphones for a long time because they liked their old flip phone. I like my old flip phone. It's perfectly fine. I'm not going to get a smartphone. I don't need a smartphone. You know. They did it for a long time. It's just people, that's people. They like to keep things the same. People sit in marriages that are bad because it's easier. It's the number one reason they stay in bad things. Anything, bad jobs, bad marriages, it's just easier. People will keep shitty cars that they got to repair every week just because it's a pain in the ass to buy a car. Okay, fine. I mean, this is your person. They're just excuses, but they're running out of them. Okay? And now I'm shuffling the Light Seer deck. I've been talking. Let's just see what the universe wants to tell you before we go. Sometimes, you know, it always, when I talk, cards come out. Look at that. There you are. Look. Universe telling you not to worry. King of Pentacles, Hermit, Knight of Cups, and the Knight of Swords crossing the Hermit. Knight of Swords crossing the Hermit, just wait for it. Wait, but your value is enough to bring this person in. Your value. Okay, this is your energy attached to this King of Pentacles, 100%. I told you before I even threw all the cards, I said the universe telling you not to worry. This is your value far outweighs anything else in their life. And that's why this Three of Swords is so heavy. And that's why they're running out of excuses. That's why the Nine of Wands was crossing that. Right? The wounded warrior. Yeah, the wounded warrior is fucking tired. And it's time to just take the wall down. Okay? It's getting heavy here. Somebody's coming in to talk to you. A little apology. It's a Knight of Cups. It's probably more a Page of Wands energy, but I like that. Look at that little character right there. Like I told you, please don't hit me. Please, can we just start over? Right? That's what that is. And that's kind of how it might go. Right now, it's all coming up. They're feeling it. Right? All we see is this little lit up person here in the Hermit card. That's what I told you about this. And this. And this. They know it. They absolutely know what they feel. They're just making stupid excuses for not coming towards you. And the universe is screaming at them. Screaming to just, whatever this Ten of Pentacles is that they're holding on to, which basically can be said as it's the way they've been living before you. It's not worth holding on to. This Knight of Swords is fast. It's fast action. They come out of this quickly at some point. We need, as we know from the bottom of that deck, for that King of Swords to take action, we need that asshole's back to break. And that back breaking is all crossing the Three of Swords. So the more pain they're in, the more towers they put themselves in, the closer they get to coming towards you and opening up. And for some of you, I know this has been going on a spell. A long time. 8 years. 6 years. 2 years. 20 years. 10 years. All of it. I've heard all of it. All the way down the line for some of you. It's a long time. These connections, that's because these connections don't go anywhere. You still feel it too. You've been there for that whole time as well. Don't think, and I told you, for some of you with this tower here, don't think that they're not catching karma from the universe. The universe is pissed at your person. That's why I swear at them often in your readings. I'm pissed at your person. I'm also pissed at Leo's person. Both of you, the two hot spots. Both of those angles. The sign, the person should be ashamed of themselves. You know, in Leo's case, it's a little different, but in your case, your person is more afraid of something they have to tell you or share with you or do something. They might be sitting in a toxic situation. For a lot of them, they are. The implication here is if your person's married, it's toxic. It's the opposite of you. But this right here, this reading doesn't bring up anything like that. It just wants to put your mind at ease that they are coming towards you. Your value far outweighs them not coming towards you. All right. If they don't come towards you, it's going to be Towers and Three of Swords for the rest of their life. It's the wrong path of destiny. And I see that right here with these bookends. That's all I'm drawn to. You know, there's a right way and there's a wrong way. And there's a whole bunch of wrong ways. All right. There's a right way and there's a whole bunch of wrong ways. And this here is the North Node of Destiny. There's a right way and there's a whole bunch of wrong ways. It's saying the same thing. And that's what's holding us up. Even though they know the truth and feel it, and they have all the love is there with the Queen of Cups. What's holding the whole thing up is your person just needs to fucking take the right path, do the right thing. And this Seven of Swords that's been coming up a lot, it's bullshit. They're skittish about it a little bit, but the universe is saying don't worry about it. Your value far outweighs anything, and that's why this Three of Swords is really heavy. 1,000-pound card, easily. That's your reading. Stay tuned for your June reading. I'm going to be starting them in the next couple of days. You know, I fly around the zodiac in order. All right? Stay tuned. Many of the signs, since I know a lot of people watch here, many of the signs for June are going to get this style of reading. Because it's a good way for me to sort of take a look mid-year here where we're at in 2022's energy. Not all the signs, but some of the signs are going to get this type of reading. You might. You might get a bonus cure for cancer, basically. But we'll see. Anyway, that's your reading. I hope it was helpful. If I help one person today, I've done my job, karmically speaking. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. I will say this before I go. I just got this off as I was turning to hit the stop button, I just got this off the Knight of Swords. They do have something they want to tell you specifically. And I know I say that a lot about the Knight of Swords. He got a specific message, blah, 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 blah. No, 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 no. I mean, for you in particular, Cancer, this person has something very, 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 something they want to get off their chest. That's really, really one of the main causes of this Three of Swords and the disappointment that's around it. Like I said, this Three of Swords reads more like a Four of Cups, which is disappointment, but there's someone poking, so you're sitting there disappointed and someone's stabbing you with a fork right in the heart. That's what this feels like. There's something they want to get off their chest. Perhaps they prejudged you. I'm not sure. That might be the case for some of you. It feels like that kind of energy. I hate people that prejudge. I get prejudged all the time. If it's not the accent, it's the sweatpants. Right? But hey, if I'm walking down the street, people want to hand me money, that's fine. You know, oh, I'm fine. Yeah, I'll be sleeping in the alley tonight. I'm all right. You know, thank you for your $5 bill. You know, appreciate it. That's prejudging. Just because someone wearing $5.99 sweatpants don't mean they don't have a 20 in their pocket. Your person's a prejudger for some of you. That energy is there as well. All right, that's it. I'm out of here. Good luck, Cancer.